In Florida, you can no longer use your EBT money to buy sugary junk food.
New SNAP restrictions go into play across Florida today. Starting today, if you rely on SNAP benefits, you can't use your EBT card to purchase anything in this cart.
Literally nothing in this cart is actual food. As you can imagine, the Fats are not happy about this.
Now I'm being told what I can buy and what I can't buy, and I don't think that's right.
Guess what, lady? It's not your money. You don't get to do what you want with the taxpayers' money.
I couldn't even get Arizona, V8 juice, or Welch's juice with my food stamps.
Are you unable to obtain a job that would allow you to afford your food dye-infested Welch's juice? What are you doing with your time? As someone who pays for these food stamps, I feel like I have a right to know.
I feel like we should be able to choose, because all food is healthy. It's whether or not you indulging.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakah Quadash, double honors to apostles at GMS, and a sincere shalom to the brothers out here pushing his truth and sincerity. This is hilarious. I mean, I'm going to play more in the video, but this is like, it's like these people can't live without sugar, and it's like a whole crack, which it is. Sugar is basically crack, when you think about it. That's why when you give it to children, they get hocked on it. You give it to adults, they still get hocked on it. But this is hilarious, that the fact that she is saying that all foods is healthy, when none of this stuff we eat is healthy. This is how you know people don't read the back of a label about what's in these foods, let alone understand what the big words is when they don't even bother trying to type it in. But this is the fact that you got the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration, which drugs is not good for you. But let alone the food that they make that's being authorized is not even good for you. So this, I've been playing the rest of this, at least about another minute of this.
They shouldn't be able to tell you that. They shouldn't. Yeah, my sister too.
These people are disgusting, and I'm tired of seeing fat people crying about food stamps.
Danielle Grant is starving.
You want me to believe this person is starving? Are you serious?
I'm trying to see if I can get some food, because we literally don't have anything to eat today or tomorrow. So we're going to try to make ends meet, and we can.
I'm probably just stop there, because it's all just fat black women talking about they can't get the sugary stuff they want. I don't see no men over here talking about it, but we will find a way to get. Well, the fat black men will find a way to, get what they want, let alone get a job. But a lot of women that has EBT don't work, so this is a crisis for them. Whereas men, they'll have jobs and EBT, or they'll get the EBT for the women they're with while working their job. So it ain't really a problem for them. Mind you, this was put in effect at last year, 2025. This is for Florida. I think 2 other states got hit with it. Some more states was going to get hit with it until they realized, they was like, we're going to put a hold on that. We're going to focus on the people that's actually using the food stamp to buy hair and other products that's not food related. And that's when they started that whole fiasco about women being upset that they can't use food stamps on anything anymore. It's set for food. You're going to imagine what's going to be like next year. I mean, hell, they're already doing cut payments left and right, to the point your $1,000 payment is now $500, if that. I've been seeing people talking about they went from $2,000 to $100. That's a massive drop for food stamps. So, and that's what's leaving all these behemoths in an uproar. Even the skinny women that's using this stuff, they're behemoths too, because they got that gluttonous spirit. So, to start, this is Jeremiah 4 and 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." And I went into the word sot before, thanks to the elder. That word sot means habitual drunkard or just foolish drunkard. And that's all these people are. They're drunk off of all the, not just the ideologies of this place, which leads with it, mind you, but the stuff that comes with it, food and all this other stuff, TV, you name it. The mindset is a drunken mind state for these people. That's why, in this truth, we walk a different path, one that's more trained and more in depth. Whereas these people just wild beasts that think about any crazy thing that comes to their mind. Even when you get with someone, you can see that mind ain't right. But by the Lord's faith, by the Lord's will, that we with that person try to cleanse that corruption out of it, that drunkenness out of them. So you have to tell me what food, what bag of Doritos is healthy? What bag of Jolly Ranchers is healthy? You have this huge face black woman talking about she's starving. That's probably a good thing at this point, because maybe she'll lose some damn weight. I know I may not be the best one to talk because I'm a pretty hefty guy myself, but I ain't like that. Like goddamn, that has to come to a limit with some of this stuff. Even the stuff that we eat, even that's healthy, isn't technically fully healthy because a lot of nutrition ain't there. Especially with all the stuff that's in the earth that's chemical related now. He's making their own green beans and shit out of thin air and stuff. It's not nutritional. That's why they even leading to the new thing of 3D printed food now, because now it's easier to make. And as I did a video on, showing a fat black woman doing it right from her house. You can't tell me this doesn't add up. They're getting all these huge women to do this shit for them. That has to be some form of cutoff point. But this is what happens when you carry into the ways of this society. Everybody is obese. Even now, when last Saturday was talking about how the I forgot the actual name of it, but the obesity rate went up compared to the 1980s all the way up to now. To now that over 60% of women, specifically also black women, is obese. Compared to the 1980s, where it was what, 15%? That's a massive leap within 40 years? Yeah, 40 years. So, I'm going to get this scripture right, this last scripture real quick, because this is just going to be a quick video. But this is 1 Corinthians 12 and 2. It says, "Ye know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led." And what are these dumb idols? Entertainment, your jobs, believe it or not, because women pride themselves on their jobs. Food, even for men and women. Anything that makes you weak in this society, that leads to an addiction, is always a problem. So, since she said food is healthy, all foods is healthy, is in a bag. What is the ingredients to a bag of Doritos? We're gonna see if the stuff is healthy. The corn chips, okay. Vegetable oil, technically okay. Mo- I can't even say this. Maltodextrin, made from corn, used blender, texture enhancer, salt. You gotta question which kind of salt, because not all salts are good, especially if it's iodized salt. Cheese, which is the flavoring, the mixing, whey, buttermilk, onion powder, spices. Here we go. Flavor enhancers. The problem. MSG, automatic downfall. The sodium in sodium and the sodium glycerate, also bad. Potassium chloride, also bad. Colorings. Yellow 5-6 and red 40. These are dyes, by the way, which is also not good, by the way. Lactic acid, citric acid. These, mind you, these are additives. Also a problem. Sodium. Now we need sodium, but you had to question how much sodium is it? Mind you, you can read the amount on the back of the label. So we put in the ingredients. What about the calories? Now you may say it's because she said it's just not good to indulge in it. But if that's the case, healthy food doesn't require a lot of calories. So the fact that you gotta put a standardized size on each size bag shows us as a problem. Standard bag, standard small bag, mind you. Calories per serving size, 140 to 150. Now remember this. Total bag for just one serving, full size. This is full size calorie serving, 150 to 260 calories, depending on the flavor. That's a problem in itself. Depending on the flavor, it's the calorie can go up even higher. Total in full bag, 245 to 275. Larger bag, 21,000. That's for party. Family size, 2,500. I never even heard of a mega size. Actually, no, I think I have. 4,000 calories. That's a lot of calories. Now, I want you to remember this part right here. This is the calorie size per serving for 140 to 150. She said Arizona. Let's do Arizona tea. Arizona tea is green tea. Okay, these are different flavors. 170 for the classic. Why is the classic 170 with 42 grams of sugar? Original 90. Half and half 80. Good brew 60. Lemon 70. Peach tea 90. Now we're going to do Welch's Street. Welch's grape juice 140. You see the problem? A small bag of Doritos is that amount, but a drink is over 140 calories, which is actually pretty bad. Because a Welch's juice is not that big. If anybody remembers them, no matter the container, a basic Welch's juice that you get solely by itself is always a small cup, and that's 140, which is actually pretty bad. So you had to draw the line of any of this stuff. How is any of this stuff healthy? Because anything healthy doesn't give that much calories, as far as majority of healthy stuff. But you're talking about chips that could go up to 4,000 calories. And now, in this day and age, you don't see many people going just for the serving size. Everybody's eating that entire bag, no matter what size it is. So you had to tell me, where is it healthy? And you had to question, how is any of this stuff healthy anyways, when you when you had vegans that still end up with cancer and all this other stuff because of the stuff they eat. So where's the healthiness in all this? There has been no nutritionist food as far as I hear since before I was born. Or I probably came in at the late year of it. And so none of this stuff is good. So whatever the hell she was talking about, just to justify being able to get what she wants, clearly shows that she's just making this up. Because does she look healthy? Because she seems like she indulged in it quite a bit to have all this going on. But this, again, this is the excuse when it comes to worshiping idols. Everybody will find a way to do what they want to do, to make it an excuse to run with it, just to say they are validated to do this such thing. Whether it's sleep with another man's woman because she said that her husband isn't home enough, so that makes it automatically validate to sleep with her, another man's wife. This is the problem with our people. This is why they'll find an excuse to do whatever it is they want to do in this society, and it will backfire every single time. But that's pretty much all I wanted to go into with that. So, Lil Willem, this is a little edifying with that. Shalom.